I think it's time. I think it's time for a fresh perspective at quarterback. And I kind of hit on this earlier. The fresh perspective on quarterback is this. The way the Cleveland Browns is going about attacking these games is kind of out of pocket. They need to, like, if they need to run a college playbook, then so be it. I think one of the reasons that they messing up so much is they got this idea. I think they think all black quarterbacks are the same. They aren't. Like, I be trying to tell people, all black quarterbacks don't mean you mobile. They just be thinking like, oh, we got Jacoby Brissett. Doesn't he run read option? No, he doesn't. I had to send a note in, like, listen, you know, there's a council of people that we adjust and we change, like, things, like, right? Like, we had to tell people back in the day that when we used to do picture day at schools to stop delivering combs. I said, bro, I got short hair. I brush my joint. I got waves. I brush my hair. Like, why are you giving me a comb? I said, you're wasting a lot of money around here. You could be using this comb money for, they was totally confused. What? We were told that you used comb. For real? Come on now. It's the same thing with the Browns. You trying to run the same playbook that you running with Deshaun Watson, with PJ Walker and DTR. Is that why you keep being like, yeah, we like to have the same guys in here so when Deshaun goes down, we could just run that same? No, that is not it. That ain't it. They're like, but yeah, I could go 5 wide. No, you can't. You cannot go 5 wide with PJ Walker. You just can't. And I just keep telling people over and over again, those things can't happen. Somebody was like, oh, it was just it just was a fluke. You know, the ball bounced off a guy's helmet. That man jumped up and tried to get his arm, neck, wrist, face, back of head, forehead, anywhere near the football. That's what we do up front. I know. This is what we do. It was not an accident. That is what they teach you to do. Obstruct the vision of the quarterback who happens to be 5'10" and does not run all that well. You don't throw slants with PJ Walker when the game's on the line. You don't run 5 wide with PJ Walker when you don't have receivers and you just got rid of your other receiver, Donovan Peoples-Jones. You don't do it if your left tackle, Jed Wills, sometimes has a problem blocking people. And even if he does not have a problem blocking people, he has a problem judging who he should block and where they're coming from. What are you talking about, fellas? There's a reason you don't run 5 wide. You're asking your quarterback to make reads and progression under duress where guys are going to bring more people than they can block. You know what he does then? He says, well, if I can't go through my progressions and read what the defense is as fast enough as I can and process who's open and throw with anticipation to a receiver who's not yet open, not come out of his break. You know what he's going to do? He's going to call what we call predetermined. Well, I don't know what coverage they're in. All I know is this 5 wide and backside. Coach said, all else fails, throw it to Amari Cooper. Then you get tips, you get interceptions, you get batted balls. You don't see Elijah Moore walking wide open during crossing routes. You don't see David Njoku in the middle of the field at the last play. You don't see your check down valves. You don't see any of that because you're at the point of you're sinking or swimming. It's flight or fight. And if you don't know and you can't diagnose, you just got to get the ball out. So here's the thing, Kev. If you want to have this team, because they can win playoff games, this team, the way they play, it's a unique style of football. You can get Deshaun Watson back. You can keep him healthy, but you need a fresh perspective. You need a perspective on what you need to be running, fam, because this 5 wide playbook that you think you can run with any quarterback, including PJ Walker, and everybody's mobile? No, it's not. It doesn't work. Just don't. So you're gonna need to figure some stuff out. Trust me, RPOs work. If you want to run it like that, that's what RPOs are for, because you have a run or a pass. So if that defensive end or the guy on the line of scrimmage is coming unblocked, you know what you can do? You can hand the ball right off to the running back, and while that guy's jumping up looking stupid, you got Kareem Hunt running up underneath for at least 3 to 4 or 5 yards. Guess what you can always do, too? You can fake that, they tackle, then you can throw right over the safety right before the linebacker. You see? Or there's a third option. He can fake, and then he can take off and run himself. You see, you just got to think about it a little different. Just saying. Let's get back to your comments. We got about 4 or 5 minutes left in this thing. Appreciate you. 209 people in here. We appreciate you, man. Let's get back to you guys. All right, so we're just gonna rapid fire this. Get you guys back ready to go. My man Lawrence. Hey, we appreciate you. You listen, hey, big fella, looking good. I see you. Got your beard trimmed up. Yeah, man. He out there giving Thanksgiving to you guys. Listen, I appreciate you, man. Out here looking good, man. I appreciate it, y'all, man. Y'all like this? I don't know. I love the time of the show. I don't know. Hey, man, listen, I'm not opposed to nothing. See, I usually go 3 to 4. If I get enough people that like it, I'm a man of the people. I switch it up when y'all can do it. You know what I'm saying? I switch it up when y'all can do it. I did 3 to 4 numbers decent. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. We'll take it. Yeah, I see that. Be nice. See the Titans have a good game. Hey, listen, I need the Titans to get that win. I need listen. My phone dies every Sunday listening to you guys. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Yeah, Earl was in his feelings all after last week. Hey, Earl, listen, that's what brothers argue and fight. People be in their feelings, bro. This stuff, like, shout out to my wife. She be telling me, like, listen, she be like, you need to go to bed. You're stressed out. The Browns get you again. I'm like, the Browns ain't a disease. She be like, no. She be turning it. She like my grandmother. Like when it rained, I don't know. Maybe y'all's grandmother did this too. When it was raining, my grandma would turn everything off. The air conditioner, the lights, all of them. Sit down and be quiet. Shut up. The Lord is thinking. I'm like, it's like, you don't put this, shut up. You don't put this on the Lord? Sit down. I'm like, we in the basement, though. I said, Grandma, they told us at school that sirens, she just look at you like, you've already rebutted too much. Shut up.